right, February 2nd, 2022. So Justin Trudeau has been trending, so why not make a quick video on this situation? I will give you an example. This is pretty disturbing. Whether you think this is true or not, the bottom line is when it comes to communism, the picture cannot be painted pretty. Okay, a lot of people now, all these Marxists in schools are going to ignore what really happened during Stalin's time, Mao's, you name it. They will just say it's probably conspiracy theory. None of that really took place. All these people got slaughtered because of who knows what, or maybe they didn't. It's just another lie, right? But there is a story that goes like this. So Stalin was sitting in front of his people and had a chicken on his lap. Not turkey. Let me see who's behind me right now. I got a couple turkeys. Chickens are somewhere in the back. I don't know. There they go. All right. By the way, I would never do that to my chickens. These are egg layers. These are here to stay. All right. So he put a live chicken on his lap and he was explaining communism to his people. They were all amused by it, of course. His followers, workers, slaves. And he was slowly plucking feather by feather out of this chicken while she's alive. By the time he finished talking, this chicken was completely naked, no feathers, was bloodied up, very tired, in extreme pain, and he had a little bit of food in his hand, and he put the chicken on the ground and he started walking away. He showed this poor chicken that he's got food in his hand, and the chicken started following him. He demonstrated what communism is. Again, if you believe this really took place or not, but we all know what happened during communism's regime, okay? Now, what's going on in Canada is just a side effect. It was actually, let's just call it not side effect, it was priced in, okay? Canadians should have known what was coming. When they all continued to live in Canada all these decades, when they have social health care, you name it, all these socialist agenda narrative has been pushed in Canada for a long time. They disarmed their citizens forever. Everything that you basically can find in any one of these playbooks from Marxists, from communists, you name it. So right now, like I said, they should have known what was coming to them. But they continued to believe that this is just going to pass. We're going to have this social health care. We're good to go, blah, 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 right? They maybe had a chance to go to a different place, maybe to move to United States instead of just coming out here for summertime and stuff like that. Not that it's much better here in United States, but nonetheless, it is nothing compared to what's going on in Trudeau's Canada right now. With they have no gold reserves. Like I said, they have basically total communist takeover, and people are now standing up. Okay, they're standing up to madness that's taking place. A lot of you here in United States, if you are tuning into the New American Realist, are prepared what could happen here in the U.S. I've been kind of leading you step by step what I've seen, lived through communism, hyperinflation. The phases are identical, and it will not be too long before we see the same thing happening here in United States, right? Unfortunately, the divided states of America, as I usually say. So right now, Canada is dealing with whatever they're dealing with, and then all these countries are just kind of like trickling down with this global reset, which is nothing but communism. And communism's best friend is man-made famine, which ties up to the latest part now of this video that you need to continue to prepare, okay? We have constant issues now when it comes to euthanized chickens in Canada that happened. Now we have that issue in the United States with milk cows because of shortages of workers. Now out of UK, all these pigs are getting slaughtered because they have shortages of workers. I mean, it is happening. It is not conspiracy theory. You have to understand that if you don't have your own stuff, if you can't protect your family, your own stuff, it doesn't matter what you have if you can't protect it, okay? In the unfortunate divided states of America, we do have such thing as Second Amendment. Still, this is why I believe United States will prevail. I believe a lot of other countries will prevail. I think Canada will prevail. I can't say that for sure for maybe Europe or Australia or some other places, because it just seems like they are not doing much about anything, right? We got young men out here out of Washington State. I watched the video coming out that they're not going to wear masks any longer. They are saying that they want to do a peaceful protest and just not go to class if they make them wear masks, okay? And the video goes on to say, if I find it, I will post the link down below, especially if you are on Twitter. And this young man says, well, you know, make sure you be nice to teachers, and we want to make sure that they understand we're just peacefully protesting because we are done with this. We want our freedom back. And the teachers basically have nothing to do with it, which I disagree with for this particular part, because he mentioned that they're just basically doing their job. They're told what to do. This is the biggest deception, biggest lie, and this has a lot of nasty ring to it / history when it comes to we are just doing our job. A lot of these teachers, professors are complicit in this. Not all of them. There's a lot of good ones with common sense out there, but a lot of them are complicit in this because they are, for the most part, leaning left, and they are perfectly fine with all this that's been going on. Okay? So no, they are complicit in this, and they need to be told peacefully, of course. When you hear these words, we are from the GOV, you can fill the rest, and we are here to help. Or when you hear, I'm just doing my job, you better watch out, because this communism that's been taking over places like Canada is happening in the divided states of America. It is happening as we speak, and you know it. And I think a lot of people are now starting to understand. They're waking up. They are preparing. They are trying to make their voices heard, and I think we the people in the end win. But by the time that happens, it can be some rough times here. I think we're going to see more shortages of goods because of all this that's going on in Canada at the border and everything that you constantly hear. And that means the prices will continue to rise as shortages are constantly now seen throughout the country. You see more and more empty shelves throughout the country. You see it in Canada, you see it globally, okay? Just this supply chain has been disrupted. So I would really take this seriously and understand what is going on. And like I said, this channel is not to scare you, it is to prepare you. I believe we the people win, and we're going to win big, okay? And nobody in office is going to help you. Joe Rogan is not going to help you. He basically, I believe, with his latest 7-8 minute clip that he did on Spotify, regarding Spotify, I think he caved. He basically said he will do a better job doing his homework before he engages in these conversations. That means I'm afraid to say something because it could be misinformation. Get it? So Joe Rogan is not going to save you. Nobody in office is going to save you. It is going to be we the people, masses, uniting against this tyranny, against the push for communism globally. Is it coincidence that they're saying that this, you know what, came out of China? Is it coincidence we have Olympics in China? All of this is tied up with the reset. I am pretty sure of it, and every single day, the more I see what's going on globally, I am more sure about it. I will make a video when it comes to the stock market. I got some, I believe, exciting news. I will make that video tomorrow. Besides that, take care, God bless you all, and let me know what you think of these fancy videos out of my fancy office with fancy microphone and millions of followers, wearing silly outfits and hats trying to get out here in the Freedom Land and enjoy farmland. I hope you are planning, you're doing the same or planning to do the same. Take care again, and we will talk soon. So long from the Independence Ark Farm, the Freedom Land, and the new American Realist is out. Out!